So apraxic speech is a lifelong neurological speech disorder. I work with kids, so I usually explain things a bit in that level. The easiest way to explain it is that the pathway between my brain and my mouth doesn't really exist. So I had to learn how to speak from sight. I had to learn the alphabet by sight. I had to learn the movement of my mouth, placement of my tongue. My parents were told that I would never be able to communicate like anybody else. So I was bullied by a teacher. And because of that, I was very, very depressed and I didn't really want to be here anymore. So my parents got me, allowed me to get an iPod Touch. I'm talking like one of the first generations iPod Touch. There's no camera. And I had Instagram on it. And this is way back when Instagram was new and it was, I don't know if you remember, but Instagram used to just be screenshot. And I had people, I don't even know where, just random people following and liking. I was screenshotting fashion advice. And people told me to start to join a pageant. And I feel like everyone, you hear the word pageant and you kind of think like toddlers and tiaras. You don't think, it's going to make a difference. And I kind of, said, okay, I want to try that. And I went to my mom and she flat out said no. And being a teenager, I pestered and pushed her. And finally she let me enter. And part of a pageant is your platform. And I had no idea that. And on the way down, we were Googling what is a platform speech because I found out, oh my gosh, I have to do a platform speech tomorrow. And at that point, I was 16 and I only started speaking age appropriately at 15. So I had to speak in front of judges and in front of an audience. And I went out there and I shared my story with bullying and being bullied by my peers and being bullied by a teacher. And people noticed. I won that pageant, but more importantly, I had people in the audience come up to me and say that it was empowering that they were going through something very similar to me. And just hearing that somebody that is on a pageant stage could go through those same things, it helped them. And that's when I decided that Be Someone's Hero, Not a Bystander was going to be my movement and was going to be my platform. And since then, I have spoken in person in two countries, but I've spoken on Zooms in Australia as well. And I've been able to reach out to many people about. I always believe there's gonna be bullies forever. It's just something that is unfortunate, but there's always going to be bullies. But we don't have to be bystanders, and we can teach people what bullying truly is and how to stand up to bullying.